some of you have two passports, right? You hold two nationalities, two passports. I always say this has two passports. It is balance of trade. It is also what? AD, part of AD. Yes, it's also part of AD. And I emphasize that your AD is, many schools now use this. AD is measured in real terms. Who doesn't know what this means? Big nose or raise hand? Okay. Huh? Real terms. How do you draw AD? What's on the x-axis? Real GDP, correct. So it's in real terms. AD is always captured in real terms. Real meaning you ignore the effects of what? Of inflation, of any change in price. Inflation, deflation, you ignore it. Yes? But balance of trade, no luck. Huh? This is nominal terms. Okay, it's measured in nominal terms. So, x minus m being px qx minus pm qm, right? What happens if my exchange rate depreciates? DEP, depreciation. Okay, if exchange rate depreciates, PX go up or go down? Huh? It goes down, right? PX will fall in foreign currencies. PM will go up. Okay. You know, last election, Singapore election, and someone sent a message like, oh, tomorrow we are changing PM. Yeah? Because morning PM become AM. Huh? So the PM is not Prime Minister. PM to AM, the clock. Not funny, huh? Okay, so this will go up in what? Local currency, okay? Local currency. I know you all want to go for a break already. Okay, faster. Huh? In local currency, PM will go up. By the law of demand, QX will go up. Okay, QM will go down. You get this wrong, I cannot go for a break. You write this 100 times. Okay, law of demand is always inverse relationship. So, when you are looking at AD impact, when you are looking at the impact on AD, you only care about this, right? In fact, you only care about this. Higher QX, higher X, higher AD, full stop. This one, I ought to do a poll. Okay? Any questions? Okay? On Zoom, okay, you just click yes or no. If you don't understand this, you click yes, meaning you have a question, then send it to me. Okay? 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 Not bad. 85% have responded. Over here, are we okay with this? Yeah? What about M? Do I bring M inside here? M is not in AD, all right? While M is not in AD, we can always suggest, okay, how higher price of imports leads to consumers buying more domestic substitutes. Okay, so you will have higher C on domestic goods, higher AD. That's okay. 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 So this is how you consider the impact on AD. 2 points. Okay. If you've always been bothered by this, I hope this clarifies. The next one is impact on balance of trade. Balance of trade, you will think about everything, right? You have to bother with this. Everything. So we need PD assumptions. Yeah. In other words, you need your Marshall-Lerner condition. As long as Marshall-Lerner condition holds, any depreciation of exchange rate will lead to a fall, a worsening of your balance of trade. Yes, Rishi. Oh, when the price of imports go up, huh? Okay. So consumers will switch to cheaper domestic substitutes. They will buy more domestic goods. This goes back to the AD not having M in there. AD is CD, GD, ID, XD. Okay? Any more questions? Now, this is what happens if your exchange rate changes. If my inflation rises relative to other countries, okay, impact on AD, you also ignore any change in price. Impact on balance of trade, you need PEDX, not PEDM. I see a lot of people use Marshall-Lerner condition when they talk about inflation. Wrong. Okay, again, see whether you're okay with this before we go for a break. Anyone has questions here?
So basically, anytime you talk about exchange rate, in fact, it will be this,
Yeah, I'll use Marshall-Lerner condition.
not.
Correct. Okay, but I know maybe now a couple of schools where whether it's AD or BOT, they still use Marshall-Lerner condition. Because they say anyway you have to learn it. But I think not using it is wise because you don't have to write so much.